All right, hey everybody, today is the first day. How's everyone doing on Father's Day? Today's the first day with the GoPro, so I hope it's not too bumpy. I hope I just didn't get too close to the camera also. Yeah, just wanted to say happy Father's Day to everybody. I am down here at Richard L. Berkeley Park, which I had never heard of before. So we're gonna go for a walk and talk here. And looks like a really nice park. I can't believe I didn't know about it. But until I do leave, I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit as many parks around here as I can, and things like that. Maybe a couple of other different things over the next month and a half or so. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday, June 18th. And to my kids, I want to say hello. And hope to see you soon. It's been a little over a year, and I understand that. I know they're having a little bit of trouble with what was going on because they weren't around. They were in Texas, so, and still are. I wanted to say to my dad that I miss you. Lost him a little over 4 years ago. You know, miss my dad, and to all those who have lost fathers, grandfathers, things like that, you know, my heart goes out to you, but just realize where they're at and just pray for your own peace and understanding. And with that, let's go for a walk. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my head so that I look even sillier than I do now. I used to call, I was there for a while, calling myself the Yellowton, basically. Whoops. Okay, so I thought that shut off. I'll cut that out, hopefully. And all right. So here we go. Hopefully this catches everything. I'm not even sure what the battery life is like with the card I got necessarily, and there's different modes, so I'm still getting used to everything. I wanted to point out first that the reason that I'm doing this, and the reason that I've asked for donations and things like that, is obviously I want to see my kids. I haven't seen them for over a year. I'm 48 years old and I am 100% disabled as according to Social Security. I tried to go back to work several times, probably at least 6 or 8 that I remember when I was sick, and I haven't been able to do it. Some days are better than others. Right now I know it seems okay, and it could stay like this. But it could also go downhill, and I may be gone before I even get a chance to see my kids and to spend some time with them. So this is, and I'm starting a ministry. So this isn't just about going and traveling around. I wanted to add that because it's always been a part of my life. I kind of wanted to go back through the places that started me on wanting to get out and travel. This is really pretty. I'm hoping to catch a good sunset down here too. So starting a ministry, and what I'd like to do is meet people, obviously, go to different churches, hopefully get the opportunity to speak at different churches until, you know, gain some popularity, some notoriety and things like that, and go from there. But I think that it would be better to travel around so that everybody, and then everybody can watch these videos and kind of just kind of go through it with me and follow recovery, redemption, being born again, having a relationship with God, getting over illness, getting over addiction, several different things. So I reach out to the team on Tuesday because tomorrow is Juneteenth, and I just heard about that the other day. I don't know if I've had my head in a hole or what, but that was the first I'd heard of it. So anyways, I wanted to clarify that. So there's no reason to feel sorry for me at all or anything like that. I needed to go through this. I'm happier now than I ever have been in my life. Obviously, I would like to be in better physical condition, and I'd like to be able to work again. And yes, I'm doing what I'm doing now, starting the ministry, but I'm also able to, if I have to, I can take a couple days off here and there during the week if I just can't get out of bed because I just don't have the energy, or if I get sick or anything like that. Then that's sort of been the problem. I ended up losing the job that I had when I got sick, because it's unreliable. I never know what's going to happen. So addressed that. And at some point I do want to focus and do a couple of episodes and possibly some questions and answers. I think I may change the format a little bit to 3 days a week videos, and then a couple days a week podcasts. And hopefully, I think my mom's gonna do one with me here very soon. I'm gonna be going out and staying with family for the duration of the time that I'm here in Kansas City. So this might be the only people I can get on my podcast, is my immediate family whom I'm staying with. So at least that's something. But I just want to stress to anybody who's dealing with any illness, especially if it's terminal. They keep hearing that they're not going to make it and things like that. Just pray. Don't be afraid to ask. Take the time to listen is the most important thing. And he will speak to you as long as you're open, and you will discover that things are so much more wildly better than what we could ever imagine. So this is I'm getting through these too fast. I need to plan on. Plus, another reason why I wanted to do this, and obviously I'm out in public and things like that, and I got some jewelry and things, so because I just wanted to show, and I think one of the biggest things, that I am not afraid at all to express my love for Jesus. And that was one of the things administered this morning. I went to church with Leslie and Lenny Prestia. I've been friends with Lenny since we were in about 2nd grade, and I really appreciated that time. I appreciated the fellowship. I loved seeing them. Some of my favorite people on the planet. Lenny and I were best friends, very close for a long time, and I hadn't seen him in probably at least around a decade, or talked to him in about 8 years. And it's kind of sad how that happens sometimes, but it does. But I was very, very glad to see them and get to meet their kids and spend some time with them this morning. So that's something I was planning on going over anyway, but I'll probably save for another podcast. Hopefully this one turns out, because I might be, well, for me anyway, for these podcasts, a little bit long-winded. But I also wanted to update, I wanted to thank everybody for feedback on the logo, and that's kind of what I mean by this being interactive. Go ahead and feel free to message me. I'm actually going to have a central website. That's what I do. I'm a software engineer, web developer, so that's kind of what I do. So I'm working on that. That way I don't have to post on Facebook and link that to a YouTube video that goes on the GoFundMe page and things like that. So to streamline this all out, I'm just looking for the right way to set it up, and hopefully I'll have that done pretty soon. That'll have all of the archived episodes and videos and things like that, so you'll be able to go there to get everything. This park is really nice. I can't believe this is so much closer too. I usually went to Mackin to go run, and this is quite a bit closer. I don't have to go through North Kansas City through all the lights, and it's pretty too. I don't want to go swimming in the river, but it's nice. So let's see. So yes, if anybody has any suggestions, just feel free to shoot those over. I haven't gotten any requests for a t-shirt from anybody who donated, which I wanted to thank you again for that. It's been able to pay for some of the little bit of equipment that I've gotten so far. I'm looking to have, you know, I'm not gonna go crazy or anything, because mainly what I'm gonna need is just enough to do a little studio inside the travel trailer. And a lot of times, like I said, I'll be remote, so I'll do about 3 of these a week, whether I go to a restaurant, try the food, go hiking, go, you know, just go surfing, whatever, and just kind of show everybody. So you know, I pray and I ask that we can join together and do this together. It's extremely important for people to help each other and to have faith in each other. And again, happy Father's Day. And if I can, I will get some shots of the sunset. I'm not sure how blindingly bright that is on this camera still either. But, and if there are any topics that you want to talk about, that would be great too. So, all right, everybody, well, happy Father's Day. Please keep me in mind, keep everybody in your prayers. I will keep you in mind, and I will see you next time. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later. God bless and love. This is a little strange over here. I had it where we had a little window where you could see the sun. Hopefully this turns out. Well, I gave it a shot. Hey, back again real quick. Just wanted to say, I had one other thing to say. For those of you keeping score, I have now lost my phone twice today. Once at church when it was in my front car seat, and once at the apartment down beside the bed, to the point where I was getting ready to leave and go backtrack steps. I lost my keys for about an hour, and I just, when I was leaving the park, completely forgot where my car is. So I just found it. Didn't realize that I had walked that far. Now this is a side effect that I am ready to at least have lessened.